Hey everyone, I know I've been away for a little while. It's just been the energies have been a little bit challenging with everyone's energies out there and also the planet energy. So, to talk real quick about a few things, we've got Pluto and retrograde. So, what does Pluto and retrograde mean? Okay, it's going to be a long one. It started April 25th and it's going on until about October. Let's see here. It's October 4th, so the beginning of October. And what does that mean? Pluto is known in every type of catastrophe, let's just say the plague that hit a long time ago. Every little bit of chaos tends to be when Pluto is in retrograde. Let me switch over to Spanish. Hola a todos, yo sé que he estado perdido, pero las energías han sido un poco pesadas, no solamente en el nivel del mundo, porque la gente es tan negativo y pesimista que a veces lo afecta a uno más que a otros, pero también tenemos el planeta de Pluto que está en retrogrado. ¿Qué quiere decir eso? Pluto es conocido como un planeta que viene a limpiar, también invocar karma, es como un proceso de limpieza. Cada evento serio en el mundo, como enfermedades grandes y otras cosas, ha pasado cuando está este planeta presente en retrogrado. Es como un ciclo de limpieza, un ciclo que llega a ser justicia y kármica. A veces es como le dicen, empezar las cosas de nuevo de cero. Entonces, eso va a ser un ciclo largo que empezó desde abril 25 y va a ir hasta octubre 5. La última vez que esto pasó estuvo la influencia española. Okay. I think the last time that there was also one time that Pluto was in retrograde was when we had the Spanish influenza. So it's kind of like a reset. It's a cleansing. It's also a time for karmic lessons. So I know a lot of people have been dealing or knowing that their exes are starting to pay karma, or some people are having some karmic lessons. This is a year that is about resetting, and each sign is affected differently. Yo sé que muchos de mis clientes me han dicho como que, o me ha salido en las consultas, de que sus exes están comenzando a pagar karma. Okay, están las cosas yendo mal por los exes que hicieron muchos daños, o uno mismo está pasando por eventos kármicos. Por eso siempre es bueno consultarse, porque hay cosas, como tuve una cliente que me preguntó, porque escuchó de otro video, preocupada que iba a tener esos problemas que dijo el signo, pero con suerte nosotros ya avanzamos las cosas y estamos pudiendo prevenir las cosas antes. A client of mine was worried about this because she had seen another video about this Pluto retrograde and was kind of worried and contacted me. But the advantage is that I've been working with them for a few months already, so we were able to avoid a lot of things, preparing by the readings of what could happen and try to avoid them. And that's why I say general readings are good, but they're not specific. Everyone is a little different, so it's always good to have a personal reading, because sometimes there's things that we can avoid before then. Okay, they're generalized, it doesn't apply to everyone, and everyone can be at a different phase. Por eso siempre recomiendo de vez en cuando una consulta o lectura personal, porque podemos a veces prevenir las cosas antemano. Okay. So let's go over what Pluto retrograde means for some of these signs. Vamos a hablar de qué es lo que, por cada uno de los signos, de los horóscopos, qué es lo que va a afectarte este retrogrado de Pluto. Okay, we're going to go by the horoscopes on what is it that is probably, what's the influence that Pluto is going to have with you. Most likely. Again, everybody's situation, this is just general. Recuerdo que esto es general, cada situación es un poco diferente, pero te da un poco de una idea. So para Aries, Aries really won't affect you as much. You're going to go more into getting to what we call the soul searching, okay? What is the destiny of the world? So you're going to have it's going to be like ambitions. You're going to have a metamorphosis with ambitions, okay, to do something positive. You're most likely going to have let go of traditions or beliefs or habits that are no longer good for you. You're going to have like a whole change here. Para Aries vas a hacer un cambio. Es como un cambio de que vas a ver de que lo que has tenido de ambición antes, vas a hacer un cambio soltando cosas, tradiciones, creencias que ya no te sirven. Es como que vas a abrirte un poquito más en cosas. Vas a abrir los ojos un poco y vas a ver que ciertas cosas o costumbres que tú tenías no te sirven y vas a hacer un gran cambio. Okay, that's for Aries. You're going to be like making a change and letting go of even old ideals and ways of thinking in order to change. So it's like a transformation, a metamorphosis for you. Okay, for Taurus. You might be changing your mind a lot. Okay, but this is also a sign that it's going to challenge you to look at the bigger picture of everything. Okay, you're going to be able to also go through a change, realize it's like a breakthrough for you, powerful breakthrough. Para Tauro es que vas a hacer un gran cambio. Vas a cambiar tu mentalidad bastante, okay? Vas a estar buscando las cosas mejores, vas a estar buscando cosas que te trae paz, cosas que realmente te traen alegría, okay? No va a ser, vas a cambiar la manera de que piensas. You're going to be changing things. You're going to be going more by faith. You're going to have a different perspective of the world, which most likely you've already started that, but you're going to have like a breakthrough. It's going to be looking at the bigger picture of everything, okay? Es como que vas a estar viendo una imagen más grande del mundo y de las cosas que es para ti. For Gemini, okay, vamos a hablar con Géminis. You're going to have to reevaluate your close relationships, okay, your unions, personal, financial, because you're going to have to find a healthy balance, okay? It's like Gemini, you go from one extreme to another extreme, okay? That's the dual personality there. Para Géminis es como que vas a tener que volver a buscar un balance entre lo personal y lo económico, ¿okay? En tu vida personal y en lo que es tu vida de carrera, lo que sea. Porque Géminis va de un extremo a otro extremo. Nunca tiene un balance entre los dos, ¿okay? Nunca es un poquito de cada uno, no, es un extremo a otro extremo. So vas a tener que encontrar un balance de no solamente recibir lo que estás dando, ¿okay? A veces los Géminis dan demasiado y no reciben poco, o reciben demasiado y dan poco. So eso va a ser en tu situación personal y económica, que quiere decir en la carrera. Gemini also has a habit of either giving too much or giving too little. So you're going to have to find a balance, which might be the impact of relationships and also in career, okay? You can't go from one extreme to another. It's going to force you to find a healthy balance, okay? Esto lo va a obligar a encontrar un balance entre los dos, en cualquier situación, en pareja, en lo que sea, okay? Cancer, get ready for some, definitely karma. What goes around, comes around, okay? You're going to be watching a lot of this happening. You're also going to have to realize, are you being emotionally manipulated here? Or are you emotionally manipulating? Okay, para Cáncer van a tener que llegar, va a ser mucha karma para mucha gente. Okay, mucha gente que te hicieron mal, tú vas a estar viendo cantidad de karma en este ciclo. Los que te han hecho mal van a comenzar a pagar, pero también tú tienes que sentarte y ver y decir si la gente se están aprovechando de ti. Se aprovechan de lo emocional, de que puede ser tu familia, se aprovechan las amistades, o tú mismo, o puede ser un signo no negativo que te estás aprovechando de otra gente. Vas a tener que encontrar un balance y comenzar a hacer más para ti. No dejar que la gente se aprovechen de ti. Puedes querer a tu familia, puedes querer todo, pero no puedes seguir haciendo muchas cosas para todos, ¿okay? Alguna gente nunca van a cambiar si tú les sigues arreglando la situación. Y lo único que estás haciendo es trancándoles el camino de ellos. Cancer, the problem is if you're busy always fixing somebody's problem or fixing things for everyone, you're not changing, you're making things too easy for them. and they're never going to learn their lesson, and they're never going to change. So what happens is you're inhibiting their growth, their need to learn their lesson. So you're, instead of letting them, learn things the hard way or learn things on their own, you're stopping that growth from them. Okay, es como que tú estás parando el crecimiento de la persona, porque tú estás más dejando de que se acostumbraron a que tú arreglas todas las situaciones para todo el mundo. Okay? Y eso es un problema, porque tú te tienes que cuidar tú misma. Ahora, siéntate, porque vas a gozar bastante en viendo la karma de tus enemigos. Okay? Enjoy definitely, Cancer, the show for the next few months, because you're definitely going to be enjoying the karma of your enemies. Now, if it was you who was the negative, well, karma is going to be visiting you. Si es al revés de Cáncer, que tú eres tú que has hecho mal, pues tú vas a comenzar, si no has comenzado ya, vas a pagar el karma. Pero tienes que cuidarte tú mismo ahorita, más que a otros. Cancer, you need to take care of yourself right now more than others, okay? Leo, you're going to be focusing more on health. You're going to be trying to, it's going to be like you're going to be trying to do so much in a day, okay? Leo, es como que van a tratar de... Vas a estar enfocándote más en salud, pero también vas a estar enfocándote en tratar de hacer lo más que tú puedas en un día. Vas a tener que cuidar con esa energía, ¿ok? Y no estresarte mucho, no comprometerte a demasiado, ¿ok? Vas a tratar de lograr tantas cosas en poco tiempo. It's like, Leo, you're going to be trying to achieve so many things in such a short time. So you're going to have to be careful with that, because you need to make sure that... that you don't overwhelm yourself and overstress yourself, okay? It's something that's very important, that Pluto's going to want you to, let's get this done, let's do this now, let's do this, I can do this. You can overcommit yourself, you can overwhelm yourself, so be careful with that, okay? Virgo. You're going to start looking to live life to the fullest. You're going to start looking for things that make you happy. You're going to be looking for creative things, or whatever it is. If it's something that you've wanted to go bungee jumping, you're going to start looking to go bungee jumping, okay? Para Virgo, es como que vas a estar buscando la felicidad. Si son cosas que tú has aguantado mucho tiempo, tú vas a estar buscando cómo hacer las cosas que te hacen feliz. Por ejemplo, si quieres irte a... ¿Cómo se llama? De tirarte de un avión, te vas a ir de esos skydiving que le dicen, te vas a ir a tirar de un avión, ¿ok? Vas a estar buscando las cosas creativas, las cosas que tú siempre has querido hacer. A lo mejor es un viaje que tú has querido ir, vas a comenzar a planificarlo, vas a estar buscando tu felicidad, ¿ok? Y es como decir, a veces somos que vivimos por otros, que se los olvidamos de nosotros mismos. It's like you're going to be looking, it may be even like there's a trip that you've always wanted to make your life, you're going to start planning it. Okay, you're going to start finding happiness. It could even be a career change. It could be a relationship change, where you've been in a relationship where you've been stuck for whatever obligation. You're going to come to a realization of, you know what, life is short, I got to get out of this. Puede ser también que si estás en una relación, comprometido en una pareja que te has tenido que aguantar, digamos, por hijos o por cualquier situación, que realmente no estás feliz. Es como que puedes llegar a un momento de decir, ¿sabes qué? La vida es muy corta, yo no voy a seguir viviendo amargado, me voy, me alejo, me largo. O al fin, puedes cambiar de carrera también, porque has estado trabajando, pero eso no te trae felicidad. So you're going to be working, finding your genuine, true happiness. Okay, that's for Virgo. Libra, boy. You are going to have to, here at this point, deal with your family relationships of your loved ones. Okay, love relationships, whatever it is. You're going to have a breakthrough. So there's a lot of things you're going to start confronting people, friends, family, relationship. Para Libra, es como que vas a llegar a una situación que vas a tener que arreglar cosas entre tu familia, entre tus amistades. Hay cosas que a lo mejor tú te has aguantado para no pelear con familia, pero va a llegar un punto que vas a tener que aclarar las cosas. Tienes que confrontarte a situaciones difíciles, porque ya es momento de no aguantar y quedarte muy callada. ¿Okay? Es muy importante que las cosas se lleguen a aclarar al aire libre, como decir, ok, esto es lo que me molesta, esto es lo que no me gusta, esto aquí, y punto, porque aguantando no te ha hecho bien. It's like you're gonna have to like explode and say, this is what bothers me, I don't like this, you know, Get off my back, stop manipulating me. Whatever the situation may be, it's like you're going to have an explosion, a breakthrough in order to clear the air. It has to happen. Okay, Libra is always about balancing things, not trying to hurt feelings, but you're also forgetting about yourself. So your emotional foundation is kind of weak right now. So it's like you've been swallowing, just keeping everyone happy and peace, but it's affecting you. Libra, lo que pasa es un signo que siempre quiere balance entre todo. Entonces, has aguantado, tragado muchas cosas, pero ya ha llegado a una situación que vas a explotar, que ya vas a llegar a un momento que no vas a dar más. ¿Ok? Es momento de aclarar el aire. You have to clear the air. All right, Scorpio. Well, expression, you're going to be very communicative. You're also going to have to watch your mouth a little bit, okay? Pretty much you're going to be able to be a little bit direct. So you're going to have to be careful with that too, because there's some people that you might offend that you shouldn't have to. But the good thing is you're going to be able to pretty much say, this is what I want and this is what I'm going to get. Scorpio, vas a tener que tener mucho cuidado con los pelos en la lengua, okay? Que no tener pelos en la lengua, porque vas a estar muy expresivo, vas a estar muy directo o directa, okay? Y vas a tener que tener cuidado, porque a veces puede resultar ofendiendo a la gente y ni cuenta te vas a dar, okay? Entonces hay que tener táctica a veces de las cosas. Lo bueno es que puedes comunicarte con gente y aclarar tu punto, pero también tienes que tener cuidado. Okay, tienes que pensar antes de hablar. You need to think before you speak, Scorpio, because you can end up offending a lot of people. Piensa antes de hablar porque puedes ofender bastante gente. Sagittarius, another one that's going to be changing. Okay, you're gonna be focusing more on you've been more focusing on financial. Okay, Sagitario, tú te has estado enfocando más en lo económico. Okay, en qué es lo que estás haciendo en dinero, en los trabajos, pero también tú tienes que llegar a entregarte en tu alma. ¿Qué es lo que tu alma realmente desea? You're going to have to do some soul searching, Sagittarius. Okay, you're going to have to, you've been worried about finances. Well, now it's time to focus on your soul wealth. In other words, you need to start focusing on what is it that your soul truly desires? What is it that your heart really desires? Okay. You really need to focus on that because you're starting to notice that money isn't everything. You can have all you want financially, but it's gonna be an awakening for you that, wait a minute, okay, I have financial stability, or no matter what I'm doing, I'm still struggling financially, but I'm still not happy. You can have everything and you're still not happy. So you need to start, doing some soul reflecting there. Sagitario, es como que tú vas a tener que, puedes tener todo económico o puedes todavía seguir teniendo problemas económicos, pero igual, tienes o no tienes, no eres feliz. Porque hay algo que te hace falta. Y eso tienes que ver en el corazón y también tienes que ver en tu alma qué es lo que te hace falta. All right? Capricorn. Well, Capricorn, because you're a little bit of a stubborn sign, okay, you tend to hold yourself back with the negativity here. So you're going to end up, retrograde is going to help you to get rid of that toxic mindset, that toxic energy, that toxic of, I can't have anything good because something always gets in the way. You're going to have to let that, Pluto is going to help you let that go. Capricornio, eres un signo que ya por ser es un poco necio y testarudo. Entonces lo que va a hacer este planeta Pluto retrógrado es que te va a ayudar a quitar esos pensamientos tóxicos. ¿Ok? Yo quiero esto, pero siempre, yo quiero lograr a comprar esto, pero siempre algo me impide. No quiero ponerme tan positiva porque yo sé que algo va a pasar. Esos pensamientos tóxicos, esta transición te va a ayudar a quitar esos malos pensamientos porque tú mismo eres tu peor enemigo. Okay, sometimes you, Capricorn, you're your worst enemy. You want something, but then you already start thinking about something that's going to get in the way to block it or what's going to be negative. Okay, so this is going to be a time for you to transform and get rid of that, learn to get rid of that negative energy because your personal success is based on you. But if you're letting those toxic beliefs be in your way, we're not going to get anywhere, right? Okay, si tú estás con esos pensamientos tóxicos, ahorita para tú poder tener progreso y estabilidad está en tus manos. Pero si tú vas a estar negativo, no vas a llegar a hacerlo. Así que ahorita tú tienes que, como dice, ¿qué son los pasos que voy a hacer para llegar a mi meta? You need to start establishing the steps in order to get to your goals, okay? And you'll achieve them step by step. Not rushing, but step by step. Recuerda que todo se llega poquito a poquito y paso por paso, okay? Aquarius. Aquarius has a hard time sometimes with believing what they cannot see. Acuario a veces tiene problemas con creer lo que no puede ver. Okay? Y también porque somos impacientes. It's also because we're a little impatient. Okay? So, you're also going to become a little bit closer into the spiritual side. Okay? Van a llegar a estar más cerca en el mundo espiritual. Porque aunque creas o no crees, okay, este ciclo te va a ayudar a cortar tus miedos y las malas costumbres que tú tienes. Okay. Te va a dar mucha prueba de tu fe. Okay, porque quieren que tú te acerques más en lo espiritual. Aquarius, it's like you're gonna definitely have to believe a little bit more in the spirit world and the mystical and magic and whatever you want to call it, because a lot of times it's like you have a hard time believing and you also set yourself back with that. So you're going to learn to be a little bit more spiritual, a little bit having more faith, being a little bit more open, because this is what this cycle wants you to do, is to just get over your fears and your bad habits of always being afraid or always doubting. Okay, more than anything. Es como que Acuario siempre estás dudando y eso es lo que quieren, que tú vayas quitando esas dudas de todo, okay? Tienes que tener un poco más de paciencia, fe y un poco más creencia en lo espiritual. All right, you have to believe a little bit more, Aquarius, in the spiritual. You need to be a little bit, trusting your spirit guides. And you also need to, get rid of those fears and the doubts more than anything. All right, last one, Pisces. Vamos con Pisces. Time to clean house, Pisces. Okay, time to clean house. Pisces es tiempo que limpies tu casa. Y cuando digo eso, tienes que limpiar tu casa de las malas amistades que tú tienes, familiares, a veces puede ser un trabajo tóxico. Es como que tienes que deshacerte de las cosas que te hacen daño. Okay? A veces tenemos amistades que no nos damos cuenta de que de los daños que los hacemos. Okay? Pisces, sometimes you have to clean house. You have to get rid of friends that may be holding you back, friends that are not good for you, bad influences. Okay? You also have to, it could be family too that is a little bit toxic, relationship that's toxic, puede ser relación, una pareja que tú tienes que es tóxica, puede ser trabajo tóxico que no te gusta, lo haces por el dinero pero realmente no te gusta. It could be job career wise too that you really are not happy with. It's toxic, you do it because it's money, but you're not happy. Now, with the quarantine, a lot of people lost their jobs. So you may be seeing that as a bad thing, but it's also time to reevaluate, is that what you really want to be working in? Maybe now's the time to look for the job you really want. Okay? Vamos a hablar de la cuarentena en esta situación. Puede ser que ya mucha gente perdieron su trabajo y lo están viendo negativo, pero también es una situación que puedes reflexionar si realmente ese es el trabajo que tú quieres estar haciendo, y ahorita deberías de aprovechar a buscar el trabajo que realmente quieres. Ahora es el momento de hacer el cambio, porque ¿qué vas a perder más? ¿Me entiendes? Honestly, what do you have to lose if you already lost your job? There's no reason for you not to start looking for what you really want to do. Okay? So it's time to clean house. You may have a toxic relationship, again, toxic friendships, whatever it is that's bad habits, addictions, whatever it is, this is the time for you to face that and deal with it and get rid of it. Puedes tener adicciones y todo lo que quieres decir, malos hábitos, Ahora es el momento de parar todo eso. Okay, I want to see what the final message is for everyone here, because this is what was just given to me. Quiero sacar un mensaje para todos al final, porque me salió en que tengo que dárselos. Y estos son... Okay. Whoops. There they go. So this is for all the signs. Final message. Yeah. Of what Pluto, okay? Remember that everyone, you deserve happiness. You deserve to be okay, okay? Whoever puts you down, that's not it. This whole thing is... recuerda que todos merecen ser felices, que todos merecen tener lo que uno quiere. Esto es un ciclo nuevo. Este retrogrado está trayendo muchos cambios para comienzos nuevos. This retrograde is bringing new beginnings for everyone. It's cleaning house and making changes for you to have new beginnings. It's also going to teach a lot of people to have courage and fight what they want for, okay? También los va a enseñar a tener la fuerza y la voluntad para conseguir lo que quieren, okay? Por más que hay pérdida, hay crecimiento. Even though there's loss, there is growth, okay? There is growth. And a lot of you, if you manage this correctly, are going to be successful in the end. You're going to be able to get through this without a problem. Varios de ustedes, si saben cómo manejar esto con lo que se les aconseja, okay, van a lograr a progresar y salir de esta situación bien. Es un proceso largo, pero si siguen los consejos, van a poder hacer los cambios que necesitan hacer. You're going to discover a lot of things too, okay? A lot of hidden things, a lot of falseness, a lot of hypocrisy. Van también a descubrir mucha hipocresía, mucha gente que engaña, mucha gente que mentiran. Muchas cosas que tú has tenido miedo de ver, lo vas a lograr a ver. Maybe there's a lot of things that you've known deep down inside but been afraid to see. You're going to be able to see that as well. You're going to discover a lot of truths, okay? So just remember one thing, and this is confirming what it is here, okay? Spiritually, you're going to discover your guides are out there for you. You need to have faith in them, okay? You need to become more closer to your spirit guides, okay? Family, friends, whatever, they could be ancestors. Aquí lo que tienen que hacer es descubrir y ser más consciente y tener más fe en sus guías espirituales. Puede ser familiares que han pasado. Vas a tener que aprender a confiar en tus guías espirituales, que ellos mismos, todo esto que es el cambio es para traerte más cerca a ellos. All this change is for you to grow spiritually and get more in touch with your spirit guides, okay? So don't take it as anything that you lose, don't take it as negative, because it's all cleansing. All this process of Pluto retrograde is cleansing, okay? No tengan miedo o no se pongan tristes por lo que pierden, okay? Porque es una situación que es necesario para tu crecimiento personal y tu crecimiento espiritual. Este es un tiempo de limpieza. Y para eso está este proceso. Es lo mismo que están limpiando el planeta con todo lo que está pasando. Lo mismo va a pasar contigo. Okay? Right now, everything that's being cleaned, like in the planet, right now is being cleansed because we're all not doing bad stuff that we've been doing. It's a reset. Okay? So you're going to grow not only personally, but spiritually. So don't look at it on the bad side. And again, I'm always available for readings to help you guys guide through this because everybody's situation is different. Recuerdan que yo siempre estoy aquí para consultas personales porque a veces hay que guiarlos. Cada situación es un poco diferente. So hay muchas cosas que se pueden prevenir antes, okay? And everyone continue to stay safe. We'll talk soon. Todos cuídense, manténse sanos, cuídense mucho. Hablamos pronto.